The time. The time is 7:40 in the morning time on this Friday morning, December 21st, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, December 21st, 2018. God, God, oh, and good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, December 21st, 2018, 7:41, and it's 55 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News is Secretary Jim Mattis quits, saying his views on align with Trump's. Conservative media challenged Trump on border wall, Syria pullout. Mattis' resignation Afghan news law about U.S. allies. And quote what's called Trump got out. She said he's gutless if he can't build the wall. Arrest warning to the man who broke into the West Virginia mine. Reality deals more bolster Trump's alternate narrative. Trump supporter launches $1 billion GoFundMe campaign to finance border wall. Trump administration moves to restrict food stamp access to the farm. Bill protected. Video shows that the drone would shut down a major British airport for more than 32 hours. Nielsen's extra cities are misunderstood that as back. Kurdish fighters discuss releasing almost 3,200 ISIS prisoners. CNN's Wolf Blizzard tells Stephen Miller to calm down to the immigration rant. Missing Taunton teen believed to be in danger, found. In Norton, Lieutenant Harold A. Healy, American Legion Post 222, recently installed officers for 2019. The officers are Paul Ravelli, Commander Peter Jr. Senior Vice Commander, Paul Leonard Junior Vice Commander, Frederick Williams Adjutant, Herbert Church Service Officer, Kenneth Nelson Chaplain, and Edward Block Sergeant at Arms all live in the North except Peter, who lives in Freetown. In addition to being an advocate for veterans, the post-sponsor the American Legion baseball team and represents the Massachusetts Boys Safety, also contributed to several community groups. All honorably discharged. Veterans who serve as an active duty during the specific time period while the country was engaged in hostile actions are eligible to join. Service, National Guard, and National Guardsmen were also welcome. Postal officials encourage those that currently active duty or recently discharged to join. Post members may be able to assist military personnel during deployment and adjusted back to civilian life. The post meets at 7 p.m. the first Tuesday of each month at Dot Senior Center, 55 West Main Street. For more information, call Fred Williams at 508-813-6527. Japanese prosecutors filed new breach of trust allegation against former Nissan chairman Carlos Ghosn. Amazon says guy's Lexus records from another home. Dow sinks below 23,000 ounces. That flirts with a bear market. Oil in free fall. Look at that stocks now. Down 464, 406 at 22,859.60. SP 5 down very high, 54 at 2467.22. And Nasdaq down 108.42 at 6528.41. FCC finds Swarm Technologies 9,000 also launched illegal satellites in orbit. First day of winter 2018. Mysterious streak of light confirmed to be a meteor trail, not a satellite launch. SpaceX and Blue Origin just canceled record launches again. Widespread danger space and medical uncertainty. Some doctors tell patients that's all their heads. Blood pressure medication recalled due to unexpected impurity. 12 people hospitalized with infections from stem cell shots. An Ebola outbreak raised to the 560 cases. Congo officials try new response plan. Look at that news from the wires. Google is marking the beginning of a new winter solstice in the northern hemisphere with a new animated doodle. Coal mine explosion kills 13 in Czech Republic. Gatwick flight resumed 34 hours after the first drone sighting. AT&T's mobile 5G service will go live in 12 U.S. cities by making the telecom company the first in the country to offer the next generation mobile network. Female morbid missionaries allowed to wear dress slacks. Looking at some news from the Sun Chronicle. Attenborough officials map a plan to address the $40,000 school budget deficit. Singers from Stone High School went around town Thursday singing traditional girls. We wish a Merry Christmas and on next time, just started like old fierce by Frank Sinatra Kentucky Midway. Capelone numbers like Stevie Wonder, superstition of one Republican I lived. Peter Cello News Time, 7:46 on this Friday morning, and it is time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. The Boston Bruins defeat the Anaheim Ducks last night at the Garden, 3-1. Tonight, Boston Celtics will try to get back on the winning track as they be taking on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Tonight at 8 at the Garden, and the North Atlanta's boys basketball team will be at the Rock Gymnasium tonight against the Medway Mustangs. Game time, 6:30 p.m. Peter King suggests Patriots 3-9 to got on Josh Gordon. Chris Paul of Ice Rockets out indefinitely with a strained left hamstring. The argument sport and against the many Machado shooters. Sam Williamson last night to the face after being asked about maybe someday joining the Knicks. Peter Childers Talk, 7:47 on this Friday morning. Time now for a Peter Channel traffic trends to check. It's the Friday before the holidays, and it is a big travel day. And the rain and the weather and the wind and the storm is going to impact the commute. Looking at the MBTA subway system, it's looking good. Commuter rail, looking good. And the ferries, they are all looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways of New England. 95, southbound side, so between Pawtucket and Providence. 95, northbound side, so between Route 37 Walkway to downtown Providence. 185, westbound side, so between Seacock to downtown Providence. Route 285, both ends inspected between Crescent all the way down to Judson. 285 on the northbound side, slow around Route 182 in Lincoln, went down 146 on both ends inspected between 99 and 146A in the Lincoln area. Jamestown, Newport, Battle, Pensacola River bridges are looking good. Out in the Cape, it's looking good except on the Bourne Bridge. A tad bit slow for the Bourne Bridge, but it's looking good in the Cape. 95, it's stop and go between 295 and Upper and Route 148 in Foxborough, and then hit schedule from Deposit Street to Northwood all the way to Route 128 in Captain. Boston vicinity, 7 Expressway, the northbound side, so between Quincy all the way to downtown Boston, 7 Expressway, southbound side, so the Dorchester stretch. Mouse Pike, westbound side, so between Logan Airport and South Boston. 7 Telesoul Countdown, looking good. Route 1 and southbound side, so between Chelsea and Charlestown. 93 southbound side, so between Bedford and the St. Bridge downtown Boston. Route 128 southbound side, it is so between Linfield and all the way down to Woburn. Route 3 southbound side, it is slow between 485 and Lone on Route 128 in Burlington. 485 at the southbound side, slow to Lawrence and Hibbex before Route 93 in Andover. Central Massachusetts, 29 eastbound side, so between 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. 146 in the northbound side, so before Route 29 in Worcester. 91, southbound side, so around 291 in Springfield. And 91, southbound side, so between 291 and Hartford Connecticut. 84, eastbound side, so between Route 6 and Farmington Line and downtown Hartford Connecticut. And Merritt Parkway, eastbound side, so between Route 5 to Route 15 and Wallingford, Connecticut. 84, westbound side, so Newtown out of Denver, Connecticut. 95, southbound side, so between Westport out of Greenwich. Merritt Parkway, westbound side, so between North and Stamford, Connecticut. Route 101 eastbound side, so between Route 3 and 93 Manchester, New Hampshire. And return back to the southbound side, so the Manchester Airport. Spot return back to the southbound side, so between Durham and Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And main turn back on both ends is back to the Wood of Maine, and main turn back on it is closed between 202 and Great Maine up in the Lewiston, Maine due to the weather. And 93 on the northbound side, it is so between Lewiston, New Hampshire to the Vermont border. 93 the southbound side, so the Fair Quarter of New Hampshire. 91, it's slow between Glover and Linden, Vermont, and Interstate 87 the southbound side, so around Route 11 in Champlain, New York. Logan Airport, it's looking good, but expect some delays. Southwest flight 6990 from Logan Airport from Boston to Baltimore, 2:45 p.m. dawn, delayed to 3:40 p.m. So if you're flying, check with your airline. And now look at weather at 7:51. It is counting May week. December 21st, the first day of winter starts at 5:23 p.m. But it does not look like winter to me, as it is almost May, out with rain and wind and warmth. Lots of rain covering much of Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island, and stretching up in Vermont and New Hampshire, and up in Maine with some sleet up in the northern Maine and around Conway, New Hampshire, and some sleet up in Dauphin, Jaffrey, New Hampshire, and zooming you out to the stretching all the way up into southern Quebec and northeastern Ontario, and sleeting up in Quebec and snowing at northwestern New Brunswick, extreme northeastern Maine, and eastern tip of Quebec. And the rain stretching all the way down from the Dell 95 quarter from Boston to Washington and down for eastern North Carolina, and another line of rain charge line from western Virginia all the way down to Alabama and Georgia, and down to northern Florida and western portions of Florida, and rain around Michigan and northern and southern portions of Indiana, and rain in the southwestern portions of New Brunswick and western portions of Nova Scotia. Looking at the temperatures around the region, it is in the 40s, free in Worcester and 49 Pittsburgh, but otherwise it's in the 50s for much of 7 New England, and it's in the 30s for much of the Northern with a 46-degree, really the Concord temperature. We are on flood watch for all 7 New England except the Cape Towns. For late tonight, periods of rain late today will bring widespread rainfall totals of 2 to 3 inches and as much as 4 inches in parts of western and central Massachusetts and Northern Connecticut, and a significant urban flood of roads underpasses and low line areas expected. Roads that normally flood in heavy rain may require closures and minor flood at the main street rivers as possible. Flood watch means that there will be a potential for the flood based on current forecast. You should monitor the later forecast to be alert for possible flood warnings. Those limited areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. And we got wind advisory remains effective till 10 p.m. this evening, Friday, and Friday evening stop 50-25 miles per gust to 40 to 50 miles an hour. Apex strong was made blown out limbs, trees, and power lines. Scattered power lines may be expected. Okay, looking at forecast goes like this. For today, rain may fall. Wind noon, then the rain possibly a thunderstorm between noon and 2 p.m. Then rain after 2 p.m. Patch fog before 4 p.m. Then patch fog after 5 p.m. out at 62 degrees. It's talking about 50 to 80 miles gust size, 47 miles. And I just mentioned the website. New rain amount between 1 and 2 inches possible for tonight. Rain possibly a thunderstorm before 9 p.m. Then rain likely patch fog between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. Low and 49 degrees. Talking about 8 to 60 miles gust size, 47 miles. And I just mentioned the website. New first amount between quite an evidence possible for Saturday. Just rain before 8 a.m. Then a chance of showers between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. County the ground temperature most successful temperature followed by 40 by 5 p.m. South about 8 to 10 miles coming west in the afternoon. West gust size 26 miles an hour, just pitch 30%. But sorry, most of the coast come about 29 degrees. West wind about 6 to 9 miles an hour for Sunday. Sunday is about 40 degrees. And west about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Sunday night. Slight chance of snow showers between midnight and 3 a.m. Mostly cost about 29 degrees. Like west wind, just pitch 20%. For Monday, parts of the cost about 41 about 25 degrees. Calming given in west 5 miles in the afternoon for Christmas Day, sunny skies about 37 about 22 degrees. Winds and overforce about 5 to 6 miles coming in the evening for Wednesday. Most skies about 37 about 21 degrees. Calming given in the west northwest about 5 to 6 miles in the morning for Thursday. Skies about 36 degrees. Light northwest wind. Right now, Norton, it is rainy skies and it's 55 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Cello Morning News on this Friday morning, December 21st, 2018. My viewers, hope you have a good morning, goodbye day. Hope you have a wonderful day.